Welcome everyone to oldtacosandgeeks.com. Justin here, back with more video game reviews. And today, my friends, we are going to be talking about Lost Records, Bloom and Rage Tape 2, which is the Rage tape that we've all been highly anticipating. For those who are big fans of the first game, we wanted to see how this game ends. I will be talking a little bit about the story. Everything will be spoiler free except for the ending of tape 1. So if you're watching this review and you have not played tape 1, please leave this video review right now and go straight to playing the game and experience it for yourself. As always, I'm going to give you a brief synopsis of the actual game again. So I'm going to read it off. So here we go. Rewind back to the 90s and live the defining summer of four high school girls as they forge bonds through their growing friendship, their punk band, and an unexplained event that will forever change their lives. So, what about the story? How is the story? You're probably wondering. Tape 1, I thought was a phenomenal story. I was so invested in the girls' lives, Nora, Autumn, Swan, and Kat. And then, spoiler alert, at the end of tape 1, it's revealed that Kat has cancer. It's terminal. She's gonna die. And tape 2 picks up right after that reveal. And one thing I would say about tape 2, it is emotional. It is heavy. That ending, depending what regardless of what ending you have, because there's multiple endings in this. And multiple endings when I mean that this premise of tape 1 is that the girls 27 years later all decide to meet again because they got a package and they're all going to open it together and they're reminiscing. Your choices in tape 1 and some of your choices in tape 2 will determine whether, this is only spoiler I'm going to give you, whether Nora or Autumn stays at that table. And that's all I'm going to say. And your ending stays the same, but the dialogue will be different, and there'll be much more weight to it depending on what type of ending you got. And for my playthrough, I only had Swan stay. I'm actually gonna play it again, but I really like the ending of this. But as far as the story goes, it's heavy. It's heavy. It's so emotional, especially when you're seeing how the reveal of Kat's cancer is affecting the girls and how Kat is just basically living her last days and trying to do it her way. And there's things that happen in here where you can see that Kat's decision making is basically, while reckless, is basically knowing that you know what, this is it for me, and if I'm going to go, I'm gotta check off a couple of bucket lists here. And for me, who has, not to get too personal into my personal life, but I will just say this, for me, who has known a lot of people that have died from cancer and seeing that deterioration constantly, not saying it was triggering for me, but it was for me. There was certain aspects of the game where, for me, it got a little bit too close to home. It hit, especially with the way Kat was acting, the way Kat was just kind of like, "Look, I'm out." Like it's something that for me, I was just like, "Oh man, this hits." But that's what I love about it. I love the fact that we got to see how something like this is affecting other people and how the person who's going through it, what are they, how they're going to spend their last days. And I thought they did a really good job with that. My same complaint stands when it comes to the story though, is the supernatural element of the abyss. I honestly think I would enjoy this game a little bit more, way more actually, if they just took out the whole Abyss element with it. The Abyss plays heavily in this game and in the Rage part here, and I thought that for me, if it was more focused on the cancer and you get rid of the whole supernatural element to this, and it's just like this slice of life in your face interactive experience. I think I would have liked it better. I think for me, I'm not sure about how anyone else who played the game, but for me, I felt that the Abyss took a little bit too much away from it. Story wise, like I said, I'm keeping this very vague. I thought it was very emotional, especially at the end. I thought that the pacing was a little bit slowed down this time around compared to the more faster pace compared to the first one. I did like the pacing in the first one better than the second one. The second one felt more shorter, which is kind of weird. I think this could have just been one full experience, and I think we would have been pretty good because it didn't take that long to finish this up. Gameplay wise, there are it's kind of the same. It's more of your decision making base when it comes to this. But there are elements in here. There's some light puzzles in here that Swan has to do. Like the first opening was about making sure that she packed up properly, and you have to move the items to pack up the boxes and things of that nature. And that's pretty much it. You still have to do your recording. You still have to use the camera. You still have plenty of other missions, side missions, quests you can do, like finish up Cat's video. You can finish up the I forgot what the monster's called, but Swan's little monster that she takes pictures of. You can finish that missions up. So the things that you've done do carry over, and try and get as much footage as you can. So the gameplay stayed the same, but graphically as well, I really still enjoy the graphics of this. Love the look of a certain someone that we finally get to see in this one. I thought she was like, oh wow, this is. I like the designs of these characters because it's realistic. It's a very realistic take on what somebody will look like. I really thought the graphics not over sexualized. It's not hypersexualized. It's real. It's like you can walk down the street and see these people, men and women. You're like, yeah, these are real people. Nothing overly exaggerated. Real gritty. I really did enjoy that. Overall, my friends, and sound, of course, the acting was great. The music was great as well. But overall, I'm gonna give my final grade here. It's either buy it or play it now, play it immediately, wait for a sale or skip it. This is definitely not a skip it. I wouldn't wait for a sale for this one because I was so invested in this. I'm giving this a play it, buy it. I love this game. I thought the ending was great, minus the abyss and the whole supernatural elements, but they took a serious subject matter. I thought they handled it very, very well. They handled it very realistically, especially of how someone Cat's age might act, knowing that she has a death sentence. Um, it just there's moments in here that I would think a lot of people might get a little bit teary eyed, especially certain scenes with Cat and Swan and Nora, who man, Nora, whew, man, the way she took it, man, it's just she took it the hardest. You can definitely tell. And I thought it was just a really great story with some really good characters. Little hints of a sequel, which I don't think it needs. But like I said, the Abyss, I think, is the weakest part. So this is Justin from OtakusandGeeks.com. What did you think of Lost Records, Bloom and Rage in the complete package? We got tape 1 and tape 2. Comment below, let me know if you like what we do here. Please hit the like and subscribe button if we earned your subscription, that is. And I will catch you on the next review. Peace, love, and happiness to you all, my friends. Later days.